Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Jeremy here with us, and this is Christy's husband, who they flew all the way down here from Washington State to see us. This is his first initial visit here, so he's a chiropractic patient up there with Dr. Dam in Washington State, so he got adjusted last week, so I'm just going to do a brief orthopedic neurological exam on him and posture evaluation. So let's have you close your eyes and flex your head forward and backwards. Then neutral. Yeah, see, he's a little forward and off to the left. Take a look, Jeremy. See that? Kind of translated off to the left there. And down here, your pelvis is closer to your left hand than it is over here on the right side. See, you have more room here than you do over here. So your pelvis has shifted a little bit left as well. Are you a side sleeper as well?
Yes.
But you sleep this way most of the time, don't you? Yep. Okay, so let's have you sit right here for a second and face that way. So I'm going to do some of the important orthopedic neurological tests. This is called spinal compression. Does that hurt anywhere?
No.
Now I'm going to go backwards and right and down. This is maximum cervical foramina compression. That hurt down here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go back and left and down. Does that hurt on there as well?
Yeah.
Okay, let's tilt this way. Does that tighten up?
A little bit, not much.
Okay, does this make that worse?
Yes.
Okay, if you go this, that's shoulder depressor test. Does that tighten up on this side?
No.
How about when I do that?
No.
Okay, so that's positive shoulder depressor test 2. Now this is cervical distraction. Did that feel better, same, or worse?
Feels good.
Okay, good. Look straight ahead. I'm going to push down, resist. Good. This is a deltoid muscle test. Good. Okay, now I'm checking his biceps, C6. I'm going to pull out, resist. Good. Now I'm triceps, C7. Good. Biceps, hold. Good. Now triceps. Good. So we do muscle tests and also reflexes, upper and lower. He's had x-rays taken and hasn't had any recent trauma. He's under regular chiropractic care, so I'm not going to do a full-blown comprehensive exam on him. But I do always examine patients according to their needs. Reflexes are +2 equal and active, upper and lower. So let's have you lay on your back for just a second, Jeremy. This is an important lumbar test for herniation of the disc. This is called straight leg raise. Does that hurt your back or leg at all besides the tightness?
A little bit.
Just tight, or does it hurt your back? Okay. Okay, does it feel better here?
Yeah.
Does that cause back pain or leg pain?
No.
Okay, let's cross this here. I'm going to push down here. Does this hurt in your back or your hip when I do this?
A little bit in the hip.
Okay, that's a positive Fabry-Patrick test on the right. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Does this cause any lower back pain or shooting leg pain besides the tightness in your hamstring?
No.
Okay, feels better here?
Yep.
Does that cause any back pain or leg pain?
No.
Okay, let's cross this one over. I'm going to push down here. Does this hurt in your hip like the other side?
No.
Okay, so that's a negative Fabry-Patrick. Okay, push against me. Pull up, turn in, turn out. Good. Push, pull up, turn in, turn out. Good. Okay, I'm going to have you lift your head up. Does that cause pain anywhere in your spine? Upper back and neck?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Let's lay on your tummy next. Put your face right down in here. So that was called a Soto Hall test, and that was positive for pain in his upper thoracic spine. Now I'm checking his leg length. His legs are actually, his right leg's only about 1/4 of an inch shorter. And then when I bring it up, he gets even. That probably tightens up a little bit in your low back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so his right SI is off just a little bit right there. Is that where you get your pain right down the sacrum mostly? You said a little bit right at your belt, so right there. That's your sacrum. So I'm going to do a sacral deviation test on you now. I'm going to have you lock your right leg and lift your whole right leg off the table. Okay, relax that. Now do the same thing on the left. Now which one of those seemed harder to you?
The right one.
That's what I thought. So he has a right sacral deviation test, which tells me his sacrum's rotated posteriorly on the right side. So I'm going to go ahead and do his first adjustment this afternoon on the BioPhysics table. I'm going to adjust his right SI joint first. And then the sacrum on the right side. the sacrum right down the center. I'm adjusting these S to I, which is superior to inferior on the Y-axis, left SI joint. And I'm going to go back and hit this right SI joint just for fun. There's L5, straight P to A on the Z-axis. L4, straight P to A. L3 is a little bit of inferior to superior angle. L2, again, you see the angle in my arm changing as I move up the spine. As your lower thoracics, those went well. Oh yeah. And crack ache's gonna love you too. Good. You guys are crack aches from Washington, right? I mean, you watched this on YouTube for how long?
Probably 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months and decided to come down? And your chiropractor watches too, right?
Yeah.
Legs are even now. Tell me if this feels any smoother, Jeremy, than the first one.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So let's turn you on your back now, please, sir. There we go. Very good. Okay, now let's slide down just a little bit and put your arms out like this, palms up. Okay, I'm going to adjust those shoulders now. Clavicles. And your anterior ribs right here. There, good. Okay, now just relax your hands on your tummy. Let me have this leg. Oh yeah. Now you should have felt that in your knee all the way up into your lower back. Good. Yep, same thing there. Good job. Okay, let me help you up. Let's face that way towards Christy. Okay, let's scoot back this way just a little bit. Well, you shouldn't have been. I'm going to do all the work. There we go. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. You're cracking all over too, aren't you? A lot of people don't realize that their shoulders, elbows, and wrists get out of place like that, but you'll feel the difference after it gets adjusted. This left hand's kind of stiff. Yeah, okay, let's come over here on this table now. Christy's been looking forward to this. Jeremy got to watch her first spinal decompression adjustment this morning. And now she'll have something else to talk to him about this afternoon. Now this is the way I recommend people sleep. I know people say, oh, people don't sleep like that, but they do, and it helps. When you bring your legs up parallel with the floor, it actually flattens the lumbar spine and relaxes the paraspinal musculature from the lumbar spine all the way up. Does that feel fairly relaxed to you?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so just keep your teeth together. Breathe through your nose. Think about Oz and we'll get you there. Click your heels twice.
Oh, wow.
There we go, super. You know, I was hoping that we'd get an adjustment this afternoon. One of those great big old lightning bolts would come down and thunder.
Oh, I know.
That would be the perfect video, wouldn't it? I'm adjusting the neck, a big lightning bolt hit the building. Okay, let's go and stand in front of the mirror, kind of get up sideways, yeah. Stand right here. You gotta get shot at while you're in Houston, you know, just say it in Houston. Okay, let's switch forward and backwards. Now see, that's already looking better. Look, you're not as far left as you were a second ago. And you got a little more space now on each side down here.
Not as far forward.
No, he's not as far forward. Okay, let's pull both your shoulders up. Straight up and back. Flare these guys back like this, yep. See how it tightens up the whole trap? Now your head's a little forward to the right, so we'll come straight back. A little left, now look up at the wall. Or behind you at the wall, I should say. Yeah, everybody gets off balance on this one.
The hard if you need it.
Okay. Let's have you flex forward and backwards again, Jeremy. This should feel a little easier than the first one did.
Yes.
Did it feel smoother?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Especially going back.
Well, look at that. Right down the gut. Shoulders squared off. Do you see him standing up straighter? So, everybody always wants to know what's the very first time experience like on the spinal decompression. What would you tell our YouTube fans?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Did you feel relief
Yeah.
right away?
I felt a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's a good answer. Very good. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.